So, how has coronavirus affected us?
Coronavirus has affected us in a bunch of ways. We have some family members at risk, so we've been kind of worried about them. It's affected both of our jobs massively. We're working from home now. My role has totally changed. Probably the biggest thing for us has been planning our wedding. We were supposed to get married here in Aberdeen on the 7th of April. We planned a big party for 100 plus guests, our friends and family, super excited about it. And it just became really clear in the past weeks that wasn't going to happen how we planned. So yeah, that's probably been the biggest thing over the last while. How have we overcome?
So we were looking into ways, especially for like the wedding stuff, we were looking into ways for kind of making the wedding a bit smaller, so maybe only having the day guests and still doing it at the venue and still getting to have the ceremony and stuff. But then as time went on, it became more and more clear that it would be like silly to go ahead with a big thing. So then we thought maybe we could just do 30 people, and maybe we could do it somewhere else, or maybe we could go to a beach, or maybe we could do something totally different. And then things just kept getting like smaller and smaller, and we needed to be like, it just can be safer and safer for people, especially my mum, because she's high risk. So we were just trying to figure it out. Yeah, and then you went to the registry office because we had planned thinking of a beach thing.
Yeah. So we had decided, I think it was like a Sunday night, that we would try and move the wedding forward, make it really small, and get married in like 6 days' time. So I went to the registry office on a Monday morning and said, can I reschedule our wedding? They had previously said that wouldn't be an issue at all. And then it became really clear as I was trying to get our marriage schedule changed and all the rest of it, it became really clear that the whole office was planning to basically shut the next day, and no one was willing to help me for ages. So I just kept calling. I was like, I need to be married to this girl before that can't happen anymore. Lizzy felt the same, that if we had to do it sooner, we should just do it. So massive shout out to Mary at the registry office in Aberdeen. Woo! She finally began to help me. I said, what do I need to do? And she said, you would need to just get married tonight. So I ended up walking out of the registry office in Aberdeen at about 11 a.m. with the marriage schedule in my hand to get married that day.
And that was also the day that I was moving into our new flat, and it was like just crazy. Yes. It was our first day where we weren't properly working because of all the coronavirus stuff, so it was just like a mayhem kind of day.
Just a crazy day. I phoned Lizzy, I said, this is happening. We did it in at about 6:30 that night. One of our friends made Lizzy's back garden beautiful. Yeah. That meant that her mum could be there because she was kind of isolating in her house. And we had about 10 of us. We all kind of stood far apart. We had to change who was marrying us and everything because our other guy wasn't licensed for that day. So that's our good news. We ended up getting married about 6:30 on Monday the 23rd of March. And then about 2 hours later, our fearless leader, Boris, said that
no more marriages.
No more weddings. No more gatherings of over 2 people who aren't in your household. So we're just so grateful, and it's been such a crazy and stressful week. But here we are, married, and it's been really good.